All right, I'm gonna start the class. Look like people are not showing up, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna start this class, and then I record this meeting, and put it somewhere that all the students can find it. Okay. Thank you very much for coming, Sonia. So it's I'm just gonna basically say everything about the course. This is the first week, so I'm not really expecting people to join. And then I will put it online. Can you hear me? Can you see my video? Everything is fine?
Yes, Professor.
Thank you very much, Sonia. All right. All right, so I'm gonna basically what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna share my screen and then see what we can do. All right. Share my screen. All right, I'm gonna share it one more time. It looks like I can't share it with the system audio. All right, so can you see the screen now?
Yes, I can see, Professor.
All right, can you see basically the content right now? I'm just gonna go to course content and go to course information. Can you see it? Yeah. Hello, Sonia.
Yes, Professor.
Do you see? Do you see the course information here? It's like the web page here, like additional weekly timeline. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
Uh,
good. All right.
uh,
Yeah, that's good. All right, that's good. All right. So what we're gonna cover in this course is like I put it here. So just like the first week, it's going to be this week, is going to be only talk about the course overview, terminology, data, big data, data mining. Also, I have some overview for past courses. So this is basically the requirement for this course is going to be SMS310, I believe, and a few other Excel courses going to be the requirement for this course. So basically, we're probably gonna also overview a little bit of those stuff as well for the past courses. But we mainly concentrate on this. So basically, this is the course schedule, and you will have basically so each week we're gonna cover something about Excel. So there's gonna be a lot of Excel, and then on June 10th, which is gonna be like 6 weeks from now, we're gonna have basically test one. So June
yeah.
7th. It's going to be it's going to be test one, and then then we're going to have a break on June 24th, and then July 1st we're going to come back. We discuss the Power BI, and we also discuss the project for Power BI, and basically again more Excel stuff, so more advanced Excel functions like logical function and different kind of functions for Excel. And we're going to have at the end we're going to have final term. So as you can see, we will have 7 quiz. So from next week, you're going to have a quiz. So quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4. As you can see here, quiz 1 is going to be May 13th. It's going to be next week. We're going to have the first quiz. Quiz 2 is going to be May 20. Quiz 3 is going to be May 27. And June 3rd is going to be quiz 4. And then quiz 6 is going to be July 15, and quiz 7 is going to be July 22nd. Okay, and then so there's going to be the total is going to be 7 quiz, but we will drop the worst mark based on all the quiz, and then we only score you guys based on 6 quiz out of 7 quiz. So, and the quiz are basically all together are 25%. So that's going to be 25% for all quizzes. and then you will have test 1 and test 2, which are 30% each. And you're going to have the Power BI project, it's going to be 15% of your final mark. So basically a lot of Excel stuff. So if you already took some Excel course, that's going to be very easy for you guys. This is, I think it's very easy structure, I would say. So, okay. Any questions?
No,
All right.
Professor.
All right, so it's so sad that I don't see any students here. I really prefer the live course then, because live course all the students show up, but then it's coming online, no one showing up. So it's kind of sad. I don't see any students. It's just I don't know.
I think they were not aware about the online class today.
But I send them an email, right? I send everyone email
Yeah.
right now. Also, I send an email. But anyway, that's the recording is going to be. It's going to be posted, so I hope students going to look. But yeah, so interesting. So that's a good point, actually, Sonia. Probably I need to basically announce it before the course starts, so that maybe a couple of days before, so that they knew the course is going to be today. Yeah, that's my fault, probably. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for letting me know. All right. Anyway, so what else we're gonna cover today? So it's not gonna be too long day because we don't have too many students here, and also it's just the first week, so it's not much stuff. So yeah, okay. As I basically said, what's going to be the schedule for the course, as you can see it here in the table. So it's going to be a lot of Excel, as I said. It's going to be so you need to basically have a basic understanding of Excel. So probably need to pass another Excel course before you take this course, because this is a little bit more advanced than the other Excel courses. It's not basic Excel; it's like advanced Excel. So you will learn here the pivot table. You will learn basically lookup, advanced lookup, VLOOKUP, average if-else, advanced filtering. This is kind of more advanced than the other courses of Excel. So, and also Power BI, which is really a useful tool to do Excel. So at the beginning, it's going to be a little bit intense, but I feel that after July 15, it's going to be a little bit less intense, because these are not very advanced function like text functions, and this stuff is not too complicated. But I think at the beginning it's going to be a little bit difficult. So VLOOKUP, SLOOKUP, basically the pivot table. These are all advanced stuff in Excel. But anyway, so yeah, so it's going to be like this, and then let me just go a little bit cover the first week, like a big data concept and all this stuff. So all the contents you can find, all the contents for the course you can find on the weekly basis, are all visible to the students. So basically, you can see week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. As you can see, these are all visible to a student. So you don't need to be worried about it too much. You can also study it by yourself as well. So what I can show here, basically, probably I can just go to week 1 folder and then look at some stuff here, like what's the concept of data, what is basically data, like a big data. Let's talk about big data. So what's a big data? Big data basically these days, like everything is basically recorded. So you have to have a lot of data these days. So this data need to be recorded, and then you will have this big data concept. So if you want to work in the industry as a data analyst or as a business manager or business basically oriented work, you probably need a lot of data manipulation. So you need to basically know how to manipulate the data, how to extract information from data, and so on and so forth. And data is so big, so that basically you can't do it an easy way. So basically, you need some sort of tools to be able to do basically the data analysis, I would say. So So basically, for that, the Excel is going to be very good. So Excel is basically provide you with a lot of tools so that you could be able to analyze all those data. Okay, so that's what called basically. That's why the Excel is very useful tool. So basically, and Excel is considered structured data. Basically, you need because in Excel, basically you have the data structured in the tables, and then you can use those tables basically to basically extract information from data. So that's called structured data. So in addition to structured data, we might have unstructured data as well. Okay, so let's this is a cool link I put it here. How much data is generated each day? You can basically look at that, and let's see how much data is generated each day. It's just incredibly okay. What's that? Disable ad blocker. No, I don't want to disable my ad blocker. Okay, continue without disabling. All right. And then yeah, so you see the concept. I don't know. You guys know this. So the gigabyte is going to be 1,000, basically a million bytes, right? So megabyte is going to be 1 million byte. Gigabyte is going to be 1 trillion, basically 1 billion bytes. Terabyte is going to be 1,000 billion bytes. And then we have, I don't know whether you heard about this, like petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, and yottabyte. These are really big numbers. So basically, petabyte is going to be 1,000 terabyte, exabyte is going to be a million terabyte, and zettabyte is going to be a billion terabyte, and yottabyte is going to be 1,000 billion terabyte. So that's really big numbers. That's a lot of data, and I believe every day we create a few zettabyte, exabyte. So by 2025, it's estimated that 463 exabyte of data will be created each day globally. So what's exabyte? Let's look at the exabyte. Yeah, so exabyte is going to be a million terabytes. So 463 million terabytes created every day globally. So that's an equivalent of 212 million DVD per day. So that's the new data, right? So it's not like you're copying data from somewhere to somewhere else, right? It's not included that. So basically how much data created every day, it's like amazing. So, and then you need some sort of basically tools to be able to analyze those data, right? So because if you're a business manager, or you're working for a business, or you're working for an accounting firm, or whatever, so you need to basically be able to basically you need to be able to basically analyze those data. So that's very important. And analysis. So Excel gives you a lot of very powerful analysis tools, so that you can basically analyze those data. Okay. All right. So that's about it. So that's a big data stuff, as I said. So let's look at the stuff, other stuff put here. So data mining. So what's data mining? Basically, data mining is looking for patterns between data. So basically, you want to know basically when you I don't know. So it's something I don't know. Let's say so if you want to know. So what's data mining? Okay, so let me just think about it a little bit about data mining. So data mining, basically, you want to find the relationship between the events. So, for example, if you're driving in Toronto in lunchtime, so you got a lot of traffic, right? So there is a relationship between the time that you're going outside the city and the amount of traffic you can observe, right? So that's called basic association. So data mining has like 5 elements: associations, path analysis, classification, clustering, and forecasting. Okay, let me just play you one of the video about data mining so that we can basically learn it together. So let me know whether you have the voice on this video. Okay, if you don't have the voice, let me know so that I can stop my voice and start basically the video's voice. Okay. All right. Can you hear it? Can you hear the voice?
No, Professor, the sound is, we are not here able to hear it.
What about the video? Can you see the video?
Yeah, we can see the video, but not the sound.
All right. So let me just then I need to stop my voice and start the video. Basically, I need to stop sharing and then start sharing with the video.
Okay.
Sound. Okay. All right. Share with the video. Okay.
Idea of what data mining is all about. Basically, we're in the information economy, and what you have is more and more data being generated in every aspect you can think of. Every time you swipe your grocery card, when you try to get a discount for buying whatever products, that's data being downloaded to a database.
Could you hear it now? Could you hear it?
Yeah, we could hear it now.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm just gonna reshare it again because I just want to make sure that you could hear. So I'm gonna reshare it with the audio on, so you can hear the whole video from beginning to the end. And after the video is ended, then I'm gonna basically stop sharing, and then I will share with my voice, because apparently I can't have my voice and the video which I'm playing voice at the same time. So okay.
The concept of data mining is growing in popularity in the realm of commerce, business activities in general. But it's kind of a misconceived or misunderstood topic. And I want to give you an idea of what data mining is all about. Basically, we're in the information economy, and what you have is more and more data being generated in every aspect you can think of. Every time you swipe your grocery card, when you try to get a discount for buying whatever products, that's data being downloaded to a database. On most transactions you do, there is some sort of data download. Organizations are storing, processing, and analyzing data more than any time in history, and that trend is going to continue to grow. So what is data mining? Data mining is the incorporation of quantitative methods, we'll call them mathematical methods, that may include mathematical equations, algorithms. Some of your prominent methodologies are traditional logistic regression, neural networks, segmentation classification, there's clustering. Those are all methods that utilize mathematics. Data mining is applicable across industry sectors. Generally, wherever you have processes, wherever you have data, it is the application of these powerful mathematical techniques in cooperation with some statistical type of inference testing, they call it, that will extract trends and patterns. Now, I teach a course at NJIT, Data Mining for Managers, and I go over this. The first half of the course, I give students a very good understanding of what data mining is, because to be honest, many people don't quite understand it. So it takes a full half a course to provide that understanding. What are these mathematical techniques? But just as important, the second half of the course, I say, now you understand these techniques, now let's use them in the business world. Let's apply it to advertising and marketing effectiveness. Let's apply it to e-commerce initiatives. Let's apply it to even healthcare processes, supply chain processes. There's just a number of businesses that can be mined with these techniques. Simply put, any organization that has data and has processes can be analyzed with data mining, and the results are extracting information, actionable information from these data resources that organizations can fine-tune their processes, increase productivity, and increase efficiency. So The data mining topic, this whole idea, the concept is going to grow in popularity. Why? Because data continues to grow. Think about social networking now. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. What is it? It's more data. And it's data that describes people, what they do, what they like, who they are. When you're out buying or doing whatever as far as using services, just conducting your daily lives, more and more there's data gathering and data capturing, and it's just the way it is. We're in the information economy. The way to extract strategic information from that data, those data resources, is with data mining.
All right, so that was basically the concept of data mining, which was described by the professor there. And basically, that's what we're going to use basically most of the time in our courses. Okay, so basically, what we do with Excel is a lot of data mining. So like creating pivot table, working with Power BI, it's all kind of data mining. Okay. All right, so let me share my screen one more time and then see what we can also talk about today. All right, so as I said, today is going to be not going to be too long. So because we don't have too many students here, and then also that's the first week. I probably need to send a reminder to students that we have a weekly class every week at this time, which I'm going to do it after this class. But let's look at a bunch of other stuff which I put here. There is a data mining called Pivots. I strongly recommend you guys basically watch it because it shows how to create the pivot table. It's going to be very important for your course later. As I said, it's going to be next week. It's going to be we're going to start to basically seriously work on the Excel, basically different functionality. And as I said, it's going to be a quiz next week as well. So every week you're going to have a quiz, okay? So basically, every week is going to be you're going to have a quiz, and basically you make sure that you do the quiz, okay? So so one thing which I want to say about the quiz is just let me go there here. Where is the quiz? Yeah, quiz number 1. It's going to be next week. So if you want to take that quiz, you need to have the quiz access code. Okay, so just click on the access code. It's going to give you the access code, which is going to 59523. Okay, and then use that access code to open the quiz. And as soon as you go to the quiz, you can basically do the quiz. So the quiz 1 is here. You click on it, and you basically it's directly to the quiz questions. Okay, so that's how you do the quiz here. Okay. So I think that's all I want to say for now, except maybe we want to review a little bit of some functions in Excel so that we make ourselves familiar with what we learned before. So like basic functions, like primary basic functions that is good to know basically to be able to do this course efficiently. Okay, I teach Excel last term, so I have a bunch of stuff open for you guys. So this has come from SimNet, which is going to be which is McGraw-Hill basically publications. But I have a bunch of stuff here for you guys to review. So probably I'm gonna mute myself and the important functions I'm gonna basically play it for you guys so that basically know basic function which you basically need for this course. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now because I can't play the video at the same time I can talk, I'm just gonna mute myself and then play those important functions which function and functionality and tools that there is in Excel that basically you guys need to know in order to perform well in this course. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just gonna basically share those videos. Okay, give me a second.
To create a named range, select the cell or range of cells to which you want to assign a name. Type the name in the name box to the left of the formula bar. Press Enter to apply the name to the cell or cell range. If your worksheet is organized in a table format with column or row labels, you can automatically create named ranges for each column or row using the labels as names. Select the range of cells you want to name, including the labels. On the Formulas tab in the Defined Names group, click the Create from Selection button. In the Create from Selection dialog, click the checkbox to indicate where the names are: top row, left column, bottom row, or right column. Click OK. To use a named range in a formula, click the cell where you want to enter the new formula. Type the formula, substituting the range name for the cell references. As you type alphabetical characters, Formula Autocomplete will offer name suggestions. If you see the name you want, double-click it and Excel will insert the name into the formula. Press Enter to accept the formula. To change the cell or range of cells to which a name refers, open the Name Manager. On the Formulas tab in the Defined Names group, click the Name Manager button. Select the name you want to change. You can edit the existing cell range by typing directly in the Refers To box. Click the checkmark icon to the left of the Refers To box to accept the change. Click Close to close the Name Manager. To rename a named range, on the Formulas tab in the Defined Names group, click the Name Manager button. Click the name you want to change, and then click the Edit button. The Edit Name dialog opens. Type the new name in the name box. Click OK to save your changes. To delete a name, from the Name Manager, click the name and then click the Delete button. Excel displays a message asking if you are sure you want to delete the name. Click OK. Click the Close button to close the Name Manager.
All right, so that's the videos which I felt is important to for you guys to know how to basically name cells. Okay, so for example, if you want to name a few cells here in this Excel book, okay, so you basically select all together and basically make them as a table. Okay, and then in that case, you basically can basically make those table basically named. Okay, so here, for example, you can put instead of A5, you can put the name on this table, so in your selection. Okay, so it's going to be very useful. That's those videos very useful for you guys if you're working with Excel, because then those names are important. So basically, you need to name the cells. Okay, this is this thing I find is important to learn, because now after that after you want to work with all this different functionality of Excel, you need to basically be able to name the cells. So let me just actually close this, but let me just open one of this example. For example, here we wanna name this cell as April, like the whole column as April. It's already on April, but I can put April like this, and then now this the whole like all this guy called April. Let me just do April. And that's going to be April, right? So that's basically this cell called April, okay? And now I can basically sell each one of these basically cells as different names, and then now we'll have all these cells with different names, each one differently. And then basically I can work with these cells. So naming is very important, because when you want at some point you want to basically do the naming. So like if, for example, if I put here equal to sum April, yeah, it's gonna also basically pop it up itself and say up April and close parentheses. Basically, it's gonna give me the sum for all the April. Yeah. So sum April. I'm not sure what this guy doing here. Yes, sum April. It's gonna be basically it's gonna be summing the April table, right? So that's how basically see the sum April. So that's how basically we do naming. So we name each column separately, and then basically we can work with each column. Okay, that's a very important part for the Excel. So let me see. There are a bunch of stuff I really wanted to share with you, but I need to look it up myself as well, because I teach this course quite a while ago. I need to basically refresh my mind how to basically do a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to figure it out the next time I will talk to you. So okay, name manager is here, right? So we already have the names for different cells here: April, February, January, March, stock 2, and all those things. So basically these are all named already. So basically you can also change the name here as well. So I think that's all I want to say right now for the first sessions, I would say. So I'm not sure what else I want to discuss for the first session, because also we don't have too many students here. But yeah, for the next session, we're gonna go dive deep into to Excel functions like sum if, average if, count if functions, simple filtering, pivot tables, and so on and so forth. So it's going to next week is going to be a little bit busy. So yeah, so it's going to be for next week going to be more busy than this week. So, and as I said, this is going to be every week we're going to have a quiz. So, any questions? All right. If you don't have any questions, probably we can basically finish today. So that okay. So yeah. So we can finish today's session. I think if you don't have any question, we can dismiss today a little earlier than usual. All right. So okay. So all right. So it looks like there's no questions. So I'm gonna end the video today, but as I said, I'm gonna basically post the video, this whole video on the Zoom platform, so that you guys can see it. Okay. All right, guys. So I will see you guys next week. Okay. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.